Hey everyone, sorry for not uploading a video for the past 4 days, but I've honestly been sick, so that's the reason I haven't been doing any uploading, but I decided I would keep with my schedule, and here's Sunday's video yesterday, and it's the interview, and I'll start up again tomorrow with uploading topic videos and all that, and I'll keep to my schedule. Thank you all, and comment below and stuff. Sorry, I'm still sick. Here's the interview. Bye.
Well, I told myself to not give in to you, and I told myself I can't afford to lose.
Why did you start working on and making music?
To be honest, really, I started working on music because I was sick one day, let's say November grade 8. And I was sick one day and I felt like, I was bored, really, I was bored. And I just found a beat and I just found a piece of paper and I'm like, let's just write a rap song. I mean, I was bored as fuck. I wrote my first song and I thought it was the shit, but really it was completely shit, and it really just, the ball started rolling from there. And I've really never looked back, and for 5 years I've been continuing, I've been perfecting my craft, I've been dropping songs, releasing, track after track, and just getting feedback from everybody, and just understanding how the music world can sort of work, and how everybody can join as one big community, and we make connections and establish relationships with people over the internet. I've established people I've established relationships with people in my area. I've met some great people on the way, and that's really the reason that's really the ending reason why I started music and why I continue to do music, because of people that listen, of people that come back and give me feedback and say, that song was great, or that song wasn't as great as your last one. You can do better with this and that. And I just really like to feed off that, and I like to feed off the the advice and the things that the fans and things that people say about my music.
What made you want to use YouTube to share your music?
The fact that I saw so many big people doing it, like, I remember I saw Timothy De La Ghetto do it, I saw D Prod do it, I saw Wax do it, I saw Audible do it. I saw all these people, making progress and, getting some love off of YouTube with their music, and I said to myself, they can do it, why can't I do it? I remember the first comment that I got, I was so excited, I was going crazy, because, I'd never think that one video out of so many videos on a huge fucking network, on a huge website like YouTube, would get spotted. But, as this comes to show, I, saw my first comment and it said, you need to make your video better. And I said, well, shit, I'll keep making them. And people then started telling me that, I sounded like crap, I'll be honest. And you know what, I didn't really have the self-confidence to admit that I was crap. But then I started listening to myself and I said, I really am garbage. I really sounded like garbage then. And ever since then, I just wanted the feedback and to progress and become a better artist and a better person in general. And, that's really the reason why I started to use YouTube, because it opens so many other doors and opportunities to what you can gain and how successful you can be as an artist.
What musician do you look up to, big or small?
To be honest, I have no particular artist that inspires me. Like one in particular, I have a bunch of artists on my iPod that inspire me. I have tons of songs that I listen to, and if I want to write something about a concept, maybe a certain artist provides that concept for me, and I can understand what they're saying and maybe try to use it for my own needs and own purposes. But to be honest, any artist that's on my iPod or that I listen to on YouTube really is my inspiration, because we all thrive off of each other on YouTube.
If you could only have trust or love, which would you have and why?
Dang, man, that's a really hard question. I think I'd pick love, because if you love somebody and if you really have that much, emotional attachment to them, then there's always going to be that trust, hopefully. But if you have a friendship with somebody and you don't have that trust, you don't have that loyalty and honesty between them, then there's really no point in being in that relationship. Now, if you love somebody, that's a huge step, because love is something that can easily make us happy and can easily put us down at the same time, because it's such a strong word, and there's so much, there's so much, influence behind it. There's so much, there's so many strong feelings behind it, and if you love somebody, then that means you have that loyalty and you have that trust, you have that in place. So if you love somebody, then you got to stick with them to the end. If you're really serious about it, some people just say that they love their girl and then they go cheat on them. Some girls say they love their guy and then they go cheat on them. You know what I mean? At this age, it's bound to happen. So if you really love somebody and you stick to your word, that means that you got to be with them. That means you got to go through whatever happens, and that means you got to stick with them until you can't bear it no more. And if it doesn't work out, then you leave and you part your separate ways. But if you love somebody, that means you got to be there for them. You got to stick with them. And that's why I think love is something that I would choose over trust any day.
Where do you see your music career going in the near future, such as 3 years?
I'm down with it until the end. Well, not down with it till the end. I won't be 67 years old and rapping with a walker, to be honest. But I'll be with it until, life says you have to, hang up the microphone and give it a rest. But that's what hopefully happens to me in a year. 2 years, I want to get going further with it. I'll be, 19 years old, 20 years old, and I'll be wanting to get out there promoting myself even more, even off of the internet. You know what I mean? I've been promoting myself outside of the internet, but I want to do more. I want to see, myself being on stage, being at venues, rocking crowds. I want to see myself doing that in 2 years. In 3 years, I want to be doing even more of that. I want to take it further. I want to see if I can do, interviews with local magazines, or, people with radio stations or something. You know what I mean? I just want to get to the top. If it doesn't happen for me, then I had fun doing it. I learned a lot of things, and I learned a lot about myself, a lot about my motivation and drive, and my creativity. I never knew I could come up with shit from my head, man. You just take a pen to a paper. It's so simple. You just take a pen to a pad of paper and you just write down stuff, and those words that are written in that page can be so inspiring to your friend, or it can be inspiring to someone overseas. Now, especially tomorrow, I want to be alive. I want to be making sure that I use every day to its fullest for music. I got school in the way, but I got to make sure I keep up with my school too. You know what I mean? I can't fall back on just music, because music may not work. So I need to make sure that I can stay on top of my school things, so then that means I have something to fall back on if music doesn't work out for me. So that's who I want to be. That's who Contender is. Thank you very much, Michael, for the opportunity in the interview, and take it easy, man. And shout outs to all the people that are watching this. If you're watching this and not subscribed to Michael, make sure you fucking subscribe to him, or else I'll friggin' find you and rap battle you and demolish you. No, I'm kidding, imagine. But nah, everybody go subscribe to Michael, man, and thanks a lot. This is Contender Firezoid1. Peace out. Take it easy. I'm gone.